The first UFC pay-per-view event of 2021 goes down this Saturday as Conor Mcregor returns and fights Dustin Poirier in the main event of UFC 257. While in the co-main event, Michael Chandler makes his much-awaited UFC debut against top contender Dan Hooker. And you can watch it go down live by ordering UFC 257 pay-per-view, which will be exclusively available on ESPN+. And did you know you can subscribe to the Disney Bundle, which includes Disney+, ESPN+, and Hulu, the perfect trifecta of content for just $12.99 a month. And if you're an existing ESPN Plus subscriber, you can upgrade to the Disney Bundle offer for just $8.82 a month. The Disney Bundle has something for everyone, so don't wait. Click in the link in the description and sign up for the bundle offer today.
What I think he's a hard worker, that Chandler. I see some of his video. I don't know. I've got a feeling he's going to run into a knee. I've just got this feeling. Yeah. But they always try to compare Bellator level and UFC level, and I don't like to do comparisons because I think they're both great fighters and both thingies. I think UFC is probably, the higher level organisation. So we're going to see if he's a top fiver or, potential to be a champion. Okay. So we'll see, mate.
So he needs to wrestle. He needs to put me on my back. That's one thing about it. He cannot just stand in front of me and kickbox with me. That is, in my mind, not an option. I feel like he's too limited of an opponent if he sticks to that skill set. Obviously there's the chance of him catching a wild shot or something like that. But I'm saying in terms of technique and skill set, he needs to mix things up. He needs to mix up the striking and the wrestling if he's going to find any kind of success.
It could go either way, but I've got Conor. I think Conor wins this fight. I do, and I think he could make it look pretty easily. Dustin, if he's gonna win, it's like I said before, he's got to grapple. He's got to grapple, but it's easier said than done. Again, I said the same thing about Vitor Belfort. It's one thing saying that, it's another doing it. As you said, he doesn't need the money. But still, having all the money in the world, you still need something to do. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to see a very, very good Conor McGregor, and I think we're going to see a very, very good Dustin Poirier. I think it's going to be a great fight, however long it lasts. If I have to make a pick, which I do, I say Conor McGregor gets it done. But I wouldn't be surprised if Dustin pulls it out the bag. But more than likely, I think Conor gets another knockout, end of round 2.
USADA'ed ain't playing, man. Look at that, showing up at the gym in a vet. They gonna beat me home. Ooh, man, I'm beat. Went spar earlier, got some training in, or actually teaching, but spar with everybody. And then USADA'ed shows up at the gym, like right when I started. And I just got to the gym. I went to take a leak right away, had to use the restroom. Of course, USADA'ed shows up right after that. I started chugging water, chugging everything, but it never works. That's the worst. So they followed me home. I'm dirty, I can't shower, I can't sit down, can't relax. And I'm just eating water loading. Anyway, 2 hours later, I just used the bathroom, just got it done. Time to shower and relax.
Hey guys, so here I am at home, and I've been getting like really concerned messages from our athletes and a lot of different people around the sport that I figured I should tell you why I'm not in Abu Dhabi. I was all packed with loving the cards, was gonna work all 3 shows, had the fire outfits ready, and I tested positive. It was crazy. I was actually quarantining to make sure that didn't happen, and it still did. I ended up never getting symptoms, thank God. And I've had 4 COVID tests since, and they've all been negative, but I still did the 10-day CDC quarantine to be safe. And so obviously I'm heartbroken to not be there, but I am just so grateful that Joseph and I have our health. He had COVID in October very mildly, so I'm just really focusing on being grateful, the fact that we're healthy, we were able to get through all of this, and I'll be back at work in February.
Are you also of that same mindset where you think, I've been fighting for a long time, I don't know how much longer I can do this, I want to get a championship belt before it's all said and done?
I have to get a championship belt. If I want the type of sleep I want at night, I have to have that belt around my waist. And I got maybe 4 years left in the sport, and then that's it. This roller coaster is over, because I'm also not going to get old and let young punks that would have never held my jockstrap beat me towards the end of my career. That's not me. That's been my game plan from the start. I'm gonna fight till my body can hold up. Right now I'm great. I think I got a good 3-4 years in me, some solid performances. I won't let nothing stop me from getting the belt. That's always been my goal, and just a little smarter, a little wiser now than I was last year or even yesterday.
My brother Habib, how are you, brother? Supporting my brother Omar. Wait here, Omar. MashaAllah. MashaAllah, support him with the brothers.
Running like he don't cutting weight.
Wallah, subhanallah, brother. Last time I was running 2 weeks for my fight, I was running like this, MashaAllah. And with the brothers here, Assalamu alaikum, brothers. All brothers supporting in the early.
This guy don't support. This guy drinking coffee.
Drinking coffee in the early time. SubhanAllah, we have 7 o'clock in the morning, and the Noor looks to you guys, mashallah.
Ottman Azaitar, we're all excited about seeing him fight. We now know that he's not, and the press release has said that it's a health and safety violation. I'm surprised at that, because how do you do that out here?
It's pretty amazing, actually. Yeah, the story. What did we not tell the story of? Yeah, are we not telling the story?
Yeah, you can.
So he and his team cut off their wristbands, gave them to somebody outside the bubble. I don't know how they even did it. That guy taped them, showed up here with a bag, went into a room, shimmied across 4 balconies, went in his room, dropped the bag off, changed his clothes, and then left. Now, when security tried to stop him, he wouldn't stop either way. And yeah, it's just bad. He's gone. He's no longer a UFC fighter, and he's not fighting tonight.
So he's been cut from the UFC off the back of that?
Yep.
How, off the back of that, because obviously that then affects Frevola, who was supposed to be fighting, and he's a young man that had not the greatest of years last year, because he had a lot of fights fall off. How I suppose, delighted, are you, in a way, that you could make a fight for him, given, obviously, from somebody else's demise with weight cuts and various things?
Yeah, it worked out. You know, it worked out for him. So, yeah, I'm happy for both the guys that were able to get a fight.
He needs to wrestle. He needs to put me on my back. That's one thing about it. He cannot just stand in front of me and kickbox with me. He needs to mix things up. He needs to mix up the striking and the wrestling if he's going to find any kind of success.